Well, hello everybody, and we are live again. Hello, Miss Nick. How are you?
Hi, Marie. I'm wonderful, actually. Really good. And you?
Oh, yeah, great. I just did a 24-hour shift, but I did get some sleep. But it's interesting, and this is why I actually put up the title. So, what happens if we have insomnia and we don't dream enough? Or, as I've been finding, coming in and out of sleep, like you said, dreaming a lot more or remembering dreams really close to waking up time. So, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know who's on today, but whoever's on, let us know how you've been sleeping, what you've been finding. So yeah, and Joyce is on. Hi, Joyce. And just, yeah, let us know what's been happening with your sleeping patterns and with your dreams. So, oh, we've got our beautiful Trixie on, Gillian Marie. Hi, everyone.
Oh,
So,
hello, you beautiful souls. It's close from Washington. Wow. It must
I
be cold
know
there.
it would be freezing over there. 'Cause, yeah, has there been lots of snowstorms and things going on in the US? I thought that's what I've been hearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Upstate, Trixie Tots from upstate New York. I didn't realise
Oh,
that.
wow. That'd be cold
Yeah.
too. So, yeah, and Kathleen's on. Hello.
Oh,
Um,
this is lovely. What a nice
yeah,
little bite. Hey, I just saw you bring up Jasper. Saw his head
yeah,
pop up.
just popped up to say hi to everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's
did.
very, very funny. He's going, oh, shush, I'm sleeping.
That's why he popped up and he had to go back down again.
Yes, that's right. So, yeah. Oh, and Kim's on. Hi, Kim. So, but Joyce said sleeping well, but never dreaming. So, Joyce, this is interesting. Have you ever remembered a dream like ever, or is this something for you that's sort of been an ongoing thing? So, yeah, let us know because it'll be interesting to see. I might even do some cards for you on this to see what comes up as to what you could do to maybe start remembering your dreams if you need to. You might find that your dreams actually clear you and it's just doing some work for you while you're actually having your physical body's having a rest. So yeah. Oh, and Kathleen's from warm California. Yeah, you went one of
Oh,
the
yeah,
lucky ones. Florida, California. They're a bit like Queensland where we live and northern New South
exactly.
Wales. So
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And
nice.
I've got some weird light on me, and I just have to explain. I'm in another room because I've got visitors. It's the holiday season here, so we have a constant flow of beautiful people staying with us. And I had one out of the blue actually, and I had a dream about it, so I might bring that up a bit later on if no one has any dreams to share. But that was really quite interesting because it's the first time I've had someone stay where I've dreamt about them, had them
In
in
the
the
dream.
dream.
Isn't that interesting? Yes, yes. And that does happen when you've got that connection with someone and there's something that needs to be looked at or worked with on a different realm or different level. So
So
yeah,
Trixie has weird sleeping patterns, no consistency.
yeah. I've been finding that as well, which is so unusual for me. I'm someone I can go to sleep standing up, like, and on a plane, people hate me because I'm snoring and dribbling. I sleep so well. So, I mean, they've even had to wake me up once after the plane's landed. So, that's my normal. So in the last 2 weeks, it hasn't been normal for me. It's either I can't get to sleep. I love the doTERRA oils. So I use the Serenity, it's called in the US, and over here it's called Lavender Peace. Unbelievable. It's almost like it just takes you up out of your head, out of your body, through, you go past the astral plane. It's like you're in the higher realms, echelons really quickly. It's beautiful. So it's just completely natural.
I must
So
compare that to because I use the Young Living, which is the brother of the doTERRA. The two
yes,
brothers were in the same company, split. But I must see what that is in that, and have a look and see what the equivalent is in the Young Living. Yeah,
absolutely. I swap people. I put people onto it that are having issues, and so I take it. Sometimes I don't take it. I just don't get the feeling I need to, and I do absolutely what you're saying, Trixie. I sort of in and out, and just yeah. But it's. I know it's going to get better. I really feel like something shifted. So,
yeah.
which is interesting because I pulled an animal magic card, which I'll show in a minute as
Oh,
well. So,
fantastic.
but Jillian.
Gillian says, I had really bad sleeping habits for years and never dreamed. When I started getting sleep, my dreams really kicked in. Mm,
Yeah,
mm, mm.
it's
Yeah, I
fascinating.
wonder,
Mm.
I wonder if there's like we have in, our contracts that we have for down here in our, I wonder if there's contracts to do with what access to our dreams are as well? Like why some people just don't and others do? I wonder if it's
Yeah,
got something to do with it.
absolutely, absolutely. And like maybe you don't need, some people don't need to remember their dreams. You know, we all work very differently and we have different
Yeah.
cycles.
And it's really important that they perhaps don't to
Yeah.
fulfill that harmonic group. Yeah, I often think about that because my partner never dreams either. He
How
doesn't.
fascinating. So it'd be interesting to see if having intentions before we went to sleep. I don't know if you know, yeah, who was it that didn't dream? Sorry, Jill's it. Um, Joyce.
Joy? Yeah.
Yeah, Joyce. I wonder if if you've ever tried having an intention before you go to sleep, Joyce, to actually try and to say, I'll choose to remember my dreams that are relevant for me when I wake up. And I don't know if you know if that happens, always have something next to your bed. You can just write down 1 or 2 words that will trigger usually the dream. It's like I find it's like watching a movie. If someone tells me a couple of things and I've seen the movie, I go, oh yeah, I remember it now.
Correct.
So depends if you're visual, depends if you're, you know, clairsentient or how it is that you actually experience things. So
yeah. And I also morphed into that because my practice has always given myself a title for my dream. Same thing.
yes.
Movie title, what would it be called? But then I sort of thought if I'm not remembering my dreams, show me something. Maybe it's because I'm in an integration period. Like I feel that's where I am at the moment anyway. But I'm still getting a dream every now and then that needs to come through. So if that's the case, I'll ask for something during the day that appears, it's very unusual, not part of my normal routine, that might be, and it's like having a dream. So what does that mean for me? And I treat it the same way as a dream.
Yeah. Also, Joyce has put something in here.
Occasionally I try, but I'm interrupted by my dog in the AM.
Yeah. I know it's tricky when you got animals. Like, yeah. So, and the other thing that because my Clive, my cat, knows exactly when I'm awake, and he'll come in and start doing his Clive stuff. But I usually get at least a couple of minutes before if he hasn't slept on the bed with me before he tunes in. So maybe Joyce as well, just say I will wake up before my dog and have a few minutes to actually record or remember. So there's a couple of intentions for you there to work with. So it's finding the solutions to what the issues are, that are around us. So yeah, I love that.
And what
So,
part of those animals even playing in our dreams as well?
correct. I've had my animals come into my dreams, you know, so they are very etheric.
Yeah. So Marie says I've been sleeping but can't fall asleep until about 2 hours past normal and not remembering many dreams. Yeah.
So it sounds like there's a bit of a theme going on, and I know we've had a huge consciousness download, which also our physical body can respond to that by being a little bit irregular, you know, whether there's too much cortisol, whether there's whatever it is that then can play a role. And of course, we know that some drugs or some different things we take can change our sleeping pattern and our dreaming as well. So, so thanks for that, Marie. It's interesting. So then Kathleen, what's Kathleen?
Kathleen says, I have been dreaming off and on like usual. Some nights it's 2 to 3 dreams. Other times I don't remember them, but I know I had some. I had a long, detailed dream last night. Oh, please share.
Please share. Absolutely. Let us know. And then pop in also, you remember, Kathleen, your interpretation, because that's what's really important.
Yeah.
So really important. And then we've got Gillian.
I've noticed that I'm having dreams which is relevant to something that is happening in the next few days. I feel prepared. Isn't that fantastic to know that's to be aware of it? Yeah.
Absolutely. And to know that we can, that's our beautiful divine wisdom like helping us, because a lot of us are really connected into our dreams and what they mean, and we've started to understand our own archetypes as well as the universal archetypes. So I think that can be the whole point of dreams sometimes, is to prepare us. So I'd love to know if you want to share a little bit more about that, Gillian. It'd be really cool. So let us know. Okay, and Kathleen, yeah.
I usually have my dreams between 2 and 6 a.m. Yeah.
The ones that we remember. And because I've been waking up more frequently, I've been like last night I was awake because I was doing my care job, but it was like on and off. And I had about 5 dreams, I remember, but I don't remember the dreams now. But I was thinking, oh, well, another one, and then back to sleep. So, yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody else is experiencing it too. So even though they may not be dreams, that when you're on the threshold of sleeping, but even if you can't sleep, sometimes that's a good chance to bring in an image, or there be something there that you can see into. I know and if I need clarity on it, I'll just come through my third eye to see it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might, I know last night I seemed to remember a ball and chain connected to a rock, but wasn't connected to me. It was, yeah. And then I saw another image of, I felt like it was water, but it felt there was rock connection as well. So it was this stone thing that was coming through, and I haven't really had time to contemplate what that means. But it was just this, okay, well, I'm not even asleep yet. So what's that image saying? Where is that coming from?
Did it feel like a grounding or an earthing type?
Yes. Yeah, definitely grounding, yeah. Which doesn't surprise me at the moment, because with so much going on externally, we are really having to dig deep into ourselves to get that balance back somehow.
Absolutely. I know, I agree. So yeah, it's nice, like you say, and it's almost like you're in theta state. So it's almost like you're not asleep, you're in that very that realm, in between. So
yeah,
Marie had an experience.
Oh, Marie says, I did have an amazing experience last night. My uncle Si came to me 40 years ago. He asked to see me before I moved out west. I had dinner with him and a family, and he gave me a check before I left to help with the move, and thanked him. Grateful, and sent him love. Then a pink rose came to me, then more.
Next word.
Many flowed to me.
Wow, beautiful, like pink roses. So that's that's real love. That's showing love between you and your uncle, isn't it? And the fact that he was really generous and helped you to move, and then he's coming through again. Yes. Moving again, Marie? Is there something going on?
Oh, yeah, that's true, isn't it? That's true.
Yeah. What's going on in your world? Are you looking at, or is there something shifting for you that's big in your life? That's another way to look at it as well.
And the rose is such a significant flower too. I mean, there can be all sorts of flowers that can indicate certain things, and they do have a lot of different meanings. But there's something about the rose and that rose energy.
Yes.
It's filled with love for starters, but there's a real strength to it, isn't there? And I always think with the rose, I also think about the thorn. I know there's thorns, roses, but I feel that that's part of it too.
Yes. And I haven't got it with me. Yes, I have my rose oil, my beautiful friend.
Oh, yeah, that's magnificent, that one.
From Europe, where they make it. And just having that rose oil around you and the smell of it. So I don't know, Marie, if you've got any rose oil, but yeah, I haven't used this for a little while, but that's just inspired me to open it and to actually have a look at putting some on, because the energy of it is just, it's beautiful. And I use it sparingly because this is the real, and the depth of it is
I can imagine how good that is.
Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful.
Because it's the highest frequency of a flower.
Yeah.
It has the highest frequency, and the next in line is frankincense. So
interesting, isn't it? So yes. So you might have also got an energy hit, I'm getting, with that, Marie, as well, as that came through for you. So you might have been getting a little bit of an energy hit. So yeah, it's like Knight of Cups has come up for you. So that's someone bringing you a message, an emotional message, which is beautiful. So yeah. And look at this, the Chariot's now come up for you. So I wonder if something is moving in your life, or something is shifting in your life, because that when you're balanced, that's when we actually start to make the moves. So yeah, let us know if there's anything exciting going on that you're not sure about. So, or if you're contemplating it.
Yeah.
So which is beautiful.
Yeah, because things will start dropping in for us now. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. So okay, so Kylie's on. Hello, Sacred Knots. How are you? Okay, so
he passed shortly after my move.
Wow,
Oh,
that's really interesting. And he asked to see you, which is I felt that was quite important when you said that in there. I went, he knew, he had an idea that he wasn't going to be around for a lot longer physically.
yeah,
So
but
yeah,
isn't it nice he tapped into you? He brought, you've connected.
yes, yeah, absolutely. So Kathleen, let's just have. I'll come back to Kathleen's dream and to Gillian's. I'm just going to continue with the. Where are we? Okay. Let's have a look at State of Bliss. Yeah.
So I'm finding I'm interpreting the external geopolitical world much the way I'd interpret a dream.
I love that. It's archetypes. It's what's the story? What's the movie called? I love that. That's
Yeah,
just
I know.
brilliant.
That's what I say. Here, just enjoy the movie. Just
Enjoy.
enjoy it. Don't try and predict the ending either.
No, exactly, because it won't be maybe how we expected. It might be, some things where you go, oh yeah, okay, that feels right, even though it happened in a different way. But there's not as much attachment then when you do that. So I really like the way you're doing that, a state of bliss. That's really, I like that. That's really cool.
And I was
So
just having this chat this morning over breakfast as well, which is there's so much going on externally that if you don't look at it from a different perspective, you're going to be caught up in it. And maybe that's part of what you have to. That's your
yeah,
journey
learn
to be
from.
caught up in it. Exactly. But I don't need to be caught up in it personally. I'm quite happy
No,
just to sit from afar and watch it. And then I just laugh at it. I just have to laugh at it because I just, as I always say, hold, wait. It's not what you maybe think at first. Twist and
definitely.
turn. Let it happen.
Totally, totally. And then I visualize how I'd want it to be
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So using that beautiful manifestation creative gift that we all have. So I just go, oh, this is what I'd love, and I feel it, and this is how I see the world.
Yeah, exactly.
So I bypass all the blips that are
Yeah,
going on
yeah,
politically
exactly.
or in the whatever arena. But yeah, and
Exactly.
I go into that beautiful space of
And
creativity.
I did pull this card this morning as well, and I feel like that's what it's about. It's because you may not feel it yourself because you're still in the midst of all the drama or there are things still happening for you, but the success is there.
What does it
It's
say underneath? Can you read
oh,
underneath?
it's peppermint success, and it's the plant is peppermint.
But what does the word say underneath success?
Oh, it says peppermint, and it's just got the Latin name mentha.
Oh, okay, got you. I thought it was a line. Okay,
Yeah,
beautiful. Yeah,
no.
well,
So
peppermint. It's funny. I was just talking to Carly about peppermint this morning, and it's peppermint's amazing. I use it for insect bites. It stops the itching and the soreness. It's amazing. I use it if I get any sort of tightness or headache. I put it up into my little my veins that run through here near my ear, my temple. I use it to help me stay awake. I rub it in my hands and breathe it because it helps me to wake up instead of needing a coffee or something. So peppermint and under your feet, peppermint, oh, it's beautiful and it's cooling. So I love peppermint. So success. Yeah, I love that. It goes with peppermint. So
yeah, and I
yeah,
feel that when you have peppermint, you smell it, it clears everything. And
yeah,
when you're clear, you see things for what they are. So
yeah.
perhaps that success is that it's finally moving through this fog that we've been in for so long.
I
Um,
love that too.
yeah,
So and we'll pop Kathleen's up now. Yeah.
I was visiting a friend back east, haven't seen her since high school, and she had a human catapult on her big property. People came from all around to try. Little kids were flying through the air on
Hang on a second, I'll just find the rest of it.
top of the mountain and skiing down. Adults were too, but not as athletic as the kids. I would have loved to try it, but was thinking, no, I'm too old and will get hurt. My adult nieces were going to try,
Let's just have a look.
and I realised it was
Mm.
about me being a kid and a teen and was very athletic into young adulthood and fairies and now not. I wanted to fly like the kids and be more active. I did try a new exercise before bed.
I love that. So your dream inspired you. And I think too, we get caught up in this indoctrination of aging. And I've got a friend that has absolutely blown that out of the water. She looks 45, maybe 50, still fit as a fiddle. And she's just turned 70 and she's beautiful, like no wrinkles, nothing. She's incredible, but she's always held that doctrine of, I don't need to age. I am youthful. I hold my youth. I hold my body holds its youthfulness. So
Which is
Kathleen,
our true template. It's our true template anyway. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah. I say to people, don't I look fantastic for 108?
yeah. Exactly.
You've got to play with it, because
Totally. And I mean, we're getting back into doing fun stuff again, like come February, once things are settled for January, we're like, my friends and I, we're going to go line dancing. We're going to start doing fun things again, because that brings back the childlike joy as well when we're actually doing things.
Yeah.
So I love that dream, and I think it's a really good. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you on that one. I think that might be a little reminder for you, just because you've got that label of grandma or nana or mother or whatever it is, or father, whatever it is. You don't have your physical body doesn't have to interpret that the way we've been told we have to. Yeah, 5 of Wands. This is taking action. This is changing things through taking action. So Kathleen, you're on the money. You really are. So, yeah. I love it when dreams can give us that. Oh, this one wants to come out. Is it you? Yes, it's you. Yeah, so plant the seeds. 7 of Pentacles. You plant those seeds that I am youthful. I tell my body all the time, you are amazing. Oh, my goodness, you're so incredible how you stay so healthy, and how you can just do anything you want to do. And I feel it responding to me. I really do. So... Yeah, so 8 of Cups, we can walk away from the indoctrination, that emotional blackmail almost of, well, you get to this age and you have to, you're going to get this happening and this happening. It doesn't have to be like that at all. We can find a better way, which is what that card's telling us. So I love that you've brought that up, Kathleen. That's really cool. So
yeah, it's a big statement in itself, isn't it? And
yeah.
Kathleen, did you sort of intuit yourself what you felt aspects of that dream might mean to you?
Yes, yeah. So
because I think what Marie is saying makes a lot of sense, and I'd like to hear what you might have thought about it if you had time to look at that. But of course, when I'm reading it, and Kathleen is the person, if people don't realise yet, Kathleen and I have these very similar experiences in our dream world. And when I was reading that, you're going to laugh, because I had a dream that there's similarities to that as well. It's the only
really.
And this was the dream about the person, really connected to the person that's been visiting as well. And the sorry, I just got a massive hit of...
Oh, okay. Tell us more. I think it's time for you to tell us.
Yeah, that was big. Okay, so at the beginning of Kathleen's dream, she was talking about...
Do you want me to go back?
There it is. I feel like, was it that one? No, that was Gillian's. Sorry. What's going on today? I was visiting a friend back east, haven't seen her since high school. Well, the person's visiting me, I have to just give you a little quick background. Had a request on Facebook from someone, and I thought, I'd love to get in contact with that person. They were really lovely. It was someone I went to uni with, so not quite high school, but first year out from high school, uni. And I'd met her, and we sort of hung out together, and we were in all our classes together, etc. And anyway, and I thought, I'll accept that. And then I went to her profile to see what she's been up to. And she said, I'm really looking forward to being in this activity that's going on around here. It's called Camp Creative, where they have these incredible creative experiences that people come from everywhere to have, all to do with the arts. And so she said, I'm going to go, I'll be up in Bellingen. I'm up in Bellingen, and tomorrow I start tomorrow. I'm thinking, that's where I am. She's here. She's right here, right now. So, of course, and then that night, I'm getting in the car driving to see her perform at one of the local pubs. And then she came and just stayed for a couple of days. But it was just, and this was the person that was in my dream. So it's funny, you've got that connection about the history that's there. So the first thing that I was tapping into, there's something about, sometimes we go back into experiences we've had with other people that we were meant to always have, and maybe now they have more meaning. There's something's coming up more for us, in that. That's what I'm feeling about it with you as well, Kathleen. How did you feel at that time? That's what I want to ask you. How did you feel at that time when you were at high school?
Yeah.
When you knew that person?
Yeah. I love
So
that. And the synchronicity of you connecting with her on Facebook and then her actually being where you live, which is quite out of the way. Bellingen is not near a major city.
No,
It's,
she lives down in Canberra, which is
like hours and hours and hours. Like
12 hours away. I don't know, actually, to be honest. Yeah, it's a long way.
It's huge. So,
Yeah.
so
And
no.
let's finish the dream because there's similarities too. So I was looking at her in this dream when she's climbed up somewhere, a couple of stories perhaps. I'm looking up and I'm watching her and she's holding a big, long, rectangular, but it's oversized, like a cushion, a bench cushion cover, and it was white. And she's got it under her arm and she's laughing and she's just like full of joy. And she grabs it and she lays it down in front of her and uses it as a slide to come down from where she is and gets caught safely into something. And as I'm watching this unfold, I'm thinking, because it's all background, there's nothing else there except me watching this experience. And I thought, I want to do that too. That looks heaps of fun. So then so it's this play thing again that you were getting, it's like, so I've gone running up somehow to get up to the top section. But when I've got up there and I've grabbed the cushion, I've looked down and I thought, I think I'm up higher. I feel like I'm up much higher and this cushion's not going to make it. This is not going to work for me. And I'm trying to work it. I'm trying to call out to see if this person's still around and they're no longer there. And I look at it and I go, I can't go down. I can't go down. It's not going to work for me. I need to just stay where I am.
Wow.
So slightly different meaning. It went off on a different tangent for me.
But it was interesting because the people were skiing in Kathleen's dream. They were skiing down and it was white snow, obviously. Yeah. So there's quite a few similarities there. And you're obviously where you're meant to be. You don't need to experience it. It's like she's experiencing things differently. It's fascinating.
That's exactly right. And we talked about it. And I said, what do you make of this dream? And she pretty much came up with exactly that same thing, which is, and they say that like Betty Bethard's book, the Dream Book, talks about being on a slide. Ah, yes, there you go.
You've got a big confirmation on that one. I pulled that one out as you were talking. Yeah, confirmation.
So when I look at the slide and I'm thinking of skiing, as we always say, if you're going downhill, they often say it's the wrong direction. But if you're having fun doing it, it's not.
Yeah. You're experiencing. And to me, that white, because it's a white sheet she had or whatever it was, and because, the catapult, but then the white snow, to me, that's experiencing our elevated way of being in the real world and doing it with fun and joy.
That's exactly it. Yeah. So I feel that there's some messages there that are crossing over into your dream too, Kathleen.
Yeah. That's amazing. They're always you two. Always.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm just going to pop up. Where are we? Jillian. Where are we? Yeah, here we go.
Okay, it's a bit of a heavy topic. I've reconnected with my estranged parents. My father won't be here for much longer. My twin brother in real life is helping me.
That's so beautiful. And I think this is not a heavy topic. To me, this is so much healing and soul healing and soul connection. And, a lot of people we've all gone through this, I feel, at some level. And so I think that's absolutely beautiful. And when we can forgive and actually see them as our teacher rather than, it's really hard sometimes with some of the stuff that's happened. And it's just like, okay, thank you. This is an experience and I don't need to go through this anymore and I don't need to hold on to this anymore. I'm going to take the learning from it. I'm going to take the wisdom from it and let the emotional pain be released. So sometimes we might find that we're crying or that we have the anger, but we just have to really work with that and let it come through our whole body, let it out, because it's been suppressed often for so long. So take the wisdom and leave the emotional, let go of the emotional aspect and come back into that place of love with them and gratitude. So I think this is amazing, Jillian. So yeah, it's and I might do a couple of cards for you on this one because I think there's a few people out there that are going through this and, sometimes it's not the right time to do it. When you're getting help, especially the fact that you've got that beautiful twin brother And it's funny because my sister and I had completely different perspectives of what went on in our family. There was 6 kids. All of us had different experiences and perspectives of it. So if someone can help you to see it in a different light as well, I think that's really, really incredible. But being open to it in the first place is the start. Is like, how can I work with this for myself, and how can I help to see this differently? So I'm just going to pull a few little cards for you just to give you some just encouragement. So because it's not an easy one. Yeah, look at this, 4 of Cups. So we can choose whether we take the emotional aspect of it, okay, because you've been quite content with what you've had down here. But when we're offered something, it can be like, oh, I don't know if I want to look at this. I don't know if I want to do this, and which is absolutely fine. But the High Priestess. So this is actually tapping in. To me, this is a beautiful mystical card with secrets and divine feminine, especially wisdom, and creating a balance. So dropping into the soul and asking for help can often be really, really mindful as well, because there's more to this picture than what we know. And the strength, look at that. This is actually going to help you to get your strength back, because when we go through these like estranged type situations, we lose a lot of our own power. We're not as empowered because there's some disjointed or some fracturing. So this will help you to bring back through your strength. I think this is perfect.
Can you bring up the second card, the
High Priestess?
High Priestess, yeah. So I pulled this. I asked my girlfriend, who's very spiritual, come in, and I was pulling cards. I said, I want your energy in the room, and I asked her. She got the same thing. So when we pulled the card, if you look at that, this is about, you mentioned that about the soul, you know, when you were talking about this as feedback then. And I feel like there's the connection with those 2 cards, which is
the soul.
We're having to tap into something, and it's a greater wisdom. And yeah, sometimes it feels uncomfortable to experience this in our waking lives, and it's sort of like, do I really want to go down that path? Do I want to drag up some issues, or perhaps, and I'm actually feeling with this, it's funny you say you're talking about this, I actually feel that some relationships need to actually go through this reconciliation now before there's a passing over. Others can be dealt with in other ways, but some it's probably one less burden that you'll need to have to endure.
Yes. So absolutely. Yeah, I love that. So thank you for sharing that. That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So and going back to the peppermint, is that a plant medicine card? Trixie's asked. Those cards, yes, it is.
Well, it's not actually the same one. The card deck on this one, because I love just all the plants.
Green Witch Oracle, that's awesome. So that's where they come from. And Carly says she uses it for hiccups. That's awesome. And you know, you can put it like on your belly button or just under your belly button as well for that. So wherever it intuitively just use it wherever it feels right. Yeah. So yes, yeah. Okay, and Kathleen, this is coming back to hers. We've got some great comments on here today. So
yes, a few days ago I had a message to run energy through my body 11 times a day. That's a lot for me, but I have been pushing myself to meet that goal. So I think Dream was tying into that, to keep trying.
I love that. And the other thing that I'm just getting for you as well is you could actually have an intention of having that energy run all the time whenever it's needed.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, you've consciously been doing it. Now you can just let your divine wisdom come in and do that for you.
It'll run on autopilot.
Yeah. So yeah, I love that. So Angel Laurie's on. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Oh, and Kim. All right.
Okay, Kim says, I have a heavy topic as well. My doggy walked onto heaven on Friday. The pain is excruciating.
I know. And, you know, it's...
I'm trying to hold it together. Was able to do 2 readings today with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Well done.
You know, they do say, Kim, that animals can touch an aspect of our heart that we often can't even get with humans. And so it's sometimes harder losing one of our beautiful fur babies than it is, you know, to lose someone that's been sick that's human or whatever it is, you know. It just, yeah, so no, it's a big one. Have you tried to tap in to your fur baby yet at all, or has it been a bit too hard for you, a bit too painful? Because remember, we need to. I would meditate, and I would just let go and let your energy rise again, because it's easier for them to connect with us once our vibration's a little bit higher. So yeah, I'd love to know what sort of dog was it, like a Springer dog, like a, I don't know, is it black and white? Just let us know what your dog actually, what your puppy looked like. It'd be really nice to see. So yeah.
And you know what all that does is say to me that the love that we have is so deep entrenched in us that we just have so much love to give, just like a dog. And this gets shown when our pets do pass, because we realize that love they give us unconditionally. I mean, it's just amazing. As I always say, dogs are gifts to us. That we suddenly discover what that really feels like. And
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this one. Yes.
Oh, Friday night, the same day she walked on, she came to me in a dream. Oh, I am truly blessed with the gift of connecting through spirit in my dreams almost every night with different people. In fact, thank you. That's so beautiful.
That's beautiful. And yes, she's around, you know, and of course you can tap into them. So she came, and Kim's saying again, sorry Kim, we didn't look down that far. Yeah, but Chihuahua. Oh, that's so cute. Blonde Lucy. Hey Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. Oh,
Lucy.
Lucy is the love. Yes. I just saw that your little dog's just sitting right next to you. You were sitting down on the lounge or sitting down in a chair, and it felt really low. So maybe that's that small dog, and it was sitting there just next to you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, look, and I think you already got it together, you know. And it's funny because this morning I got the hit to actually pull out an animal magic card, and I wondered why, but it's the butterfly, Lucy, which is the transformation. So, which is absolutely beautiful,
isn't it?
So, and I think that's for all of us as well, whether we're in the physical and experiencing other realms and going through the vortex, which is exactly how that card looks there.
Yeah,
you know, it doesn't matter. We never die. Our souls just don't. They can't be destroyed. We are infinity.
No.
So yeah.
And to have that love that to experience in a physical world is a unique thing in itself. And you know, you just embrace it for whatever it is, whatever it feels like. If you need to cry, if you feel whatever, you just do it. You feel it. It's lovely.
Yeah, never left your side. It's hard, isn't it, when they're a constant companion as well? And Carly and I were even talking this about our cats. It's like sometimes when I'm busy and doing things, that's the only thing I talk to, you know, in a day is my client. You know, so it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, they're very, very important. So yeah, wow. There you go. But and Carly said to put a drop in water. Yeah, true. So for peppermint, if you want to get rid of hiccups, just put a drop in some water.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So simple, isn't it? So many simple solutions.
Simple solutions. Simple solutions.
I think we weren't on the show yet when I said about sucking the clove.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to do some cleansing and not have to, you know, like there's a lot in that. There's so many things like the wormwood and the clove, and what's the other one? The black walnut as well.
Black walnut. Yeah.
Yeah, because they target each stage cycle of a parasite in the body, which is what makes us crave sugar. It's also what upsets our health in so many ways.
Know. Exactly. Yeah. And I hear their consciousness because I know I need to do a cleanse, and I can actually hear their consciousness, and I go, oh, I know what that is. That's not me. That's parasites. I actually know when they're putting little thoughts in my head. I know the difference, and that's why I know when I know I need to have a cleanse. I go, oh, okay, I can hear you. All right, it's time for you to go.
Well, the body's built that way to tell you need to go and eat this plant or chew this. We sometimes we've gone so far removed from that, but we get in touch with it. It will crave it the right way. And I said to Marie, you know, I've just learned to just suck a clove. I thought you bite cloves. I used to grind them down, and I used to put a little bit on my mouth as powder. And then I realised, did some reading, and they said that the Hindu cultures, they just suck them. because the aromatic oils in the mint gives you
Yeah.
the exact amount nicely through the saliva of the mouth and into the body. And that
Well,
targets
sublingually under your tongue is one of the best ways to take any sort of medicine, and this is how you do your homeopathics and everything. So just even having that saliva, like you say, so yeah, just have to suck on a clove.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, really, yeah, really interesting.
And
So,
it's interesting how we've had two people comment here about it's a heavy topic, there's a lot, whatever. Yeah, I'm feeling that externally as well. There's a heaviness still surrounding things, and I choose not to be in that heaviness personally, because my role is not to be there, it's to elevate. But I'm also very cognitive of the fact that people are feeling quite heavy at the moment.
yeah,
And that's this other card that I pulled. So if you're in one of those, if you are in a position like that, you know, there's those layers and layers that we have. Some protection is not necessarily good. I think we cloak ourselves, but also just to be aware of it, to know, like, okay, do I need to do something for myself so that I can just focus on my inner soul, you know, that's trying to break free and not get too involved.
yeah,
Just,
exactly.
yeah.
It's that knowing, it's using that intuition, because like Angel Laurie did say that, you know, just be protected from the astral at the moment. And I think, you know, it's just tuning into that and going, yeah, okay, I just think today I might do a bit of saging, or today I might run some white light, or do, you know, because I'm releasing as well. And it's true. It's like just knowing, isn't it? I still love having my gargles around, you know, just things that I've used for a long time. I just let them be and do what they need to be and do around me. So yeah, but
That's right. And I love how you said, I love the synchronicities in this life right now, and they're just coming thick and fast. And the dream I had with this person staying, and we went down the river just to go for a bit of a drive. It's just down the road here, and she brought up something that she said, remember this word, because we're in the middle of a conversation. We said we want to come back to that, and it was about the gargoyles.
oh, isn't that interesting? So
Yeah.
yeah, and honestly, I've had so many amazing experiences with them that I absolutely know that there's truth in that energy field. So, you know, and
Exactly.
I'm happy to ask for help if I'm just a bit busy or something's going on. Yeah, and it's magical, always has been for me.
Do you think they were physical beings though? They were really existed as physical beings, didn't they? Yeah, like a dragon.
I feel that, yeah, dragons as well, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I feel that realms intermingled, like we've been very disconnected. Even the poor elemental beings have had such a hard time with humanity and this system and the way, you know, it's played out. They were quite scarred by it. But before, everything would have been intermingled, like different realms, and humans would have been able to see through the realms and connect in with the elementals and dragons and gargoyles. I absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I feel that way too. Yeah.
yeah. But Angel Laurie, I love. We're going back to the parasites as well.
Oh my gosh, yes, both those things absolutely must-haves in the pantry.
Beautiful oregano oil, yeah, absolutely, and
And the black seed oil, the nigella sativa,
seeds, absolutely, just
wormwood, lots of natural remedies. Even papaya seeds, yes, eat them. Pumpkin seeds, eat them. Yeah, if you can make pumpkin soup, put the seeds in and ground it up. It gives a nice nutty flavour as well, because it's so good for us.
They're pepitas, aren't they? Pumpkin seeds, they call them pepitas. Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting because, you know, I really feel like these bubbies that are being born today, one of my friends has got the most beautiful, beautiful baby. And straight away I got, oh my gosh, this child's been a dragon rider. I just knew. So I still have to go and find the little dragon. There were some coming in for him. But it's my beautiful friend Erin. And yeah, it's like these children are bringing through this gift, this element of that magic. So
They are, because it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe now. Yeah,
it's safe now, and they can bring those beings and energies can bring themselves into this world again. They're allowed to do it now because they've been brought in by these pure souls.
absolutely.
And it's an energy match.
Oh no, it's amazing. Like, you know, this baby, he's just divine. You can feel him. He's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Dragon Rider. I know that, you know, I have been. I actually had a very deep meditation, and I was I was a dragon rider as well. So I think, we've had some incredible experiences because, what are we? We're unlimited souls, light beings, whatever we are, divine beings. And so we've had a lot of beautiful experiences as well.
Yeah.
So that were quite normal for us at that
Yes. Yeah.
time or wherever it
Exactly.
was in the loop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about seeing and feeling this energy again.
Yeah.
I really am. And we stayed up quite late last night talking. My other friends arrived, and we had a lot to catch up on. And I couldn't help but notice the whole night when we were talking, especially towards the end, where you're starting to get into that really relaxed state, like you should have been in bed hours ago.
Yeah.
And all around me, I think we talked about this last week about that buzziness, but I can see this energy now. It's just sitting everywhere. And I felt these are all the beings around us. They're all around us because we're in this group setting now.
Yes.
And we were bringing up these stories of connections as well. And I felt that we were surrounded by a lot of our heritage.
Your
But
lineage. Yeah.
and new energies. There were some new energies flying through that I could see. And I thought, oh, this is nice. It was like clearing. Like you're releasing, we're talking, we're sharing, supporting, but also there was something shifting as well.
And remember, what I'm just getting as well with you saying that, Nicole, is just remember that there's possibly and quite likely an aspect of our soul with those energies that are coming through.
Oh, yes. Good point.
So, it's like a remembering again of, this is an aspect of me too that's coming through.
It's really well, actually. Thank you. That's a really good point now.
Yeah.
That brings a whole new perspective on it. See, I love that.
Yeah.
That's why I love sharing here too. It's so good, isn't it?
It's so good when we all share, because there's always something in there for everybody. We are so connected, and even though we've had experiences in different ways, it's we're all come from the same beautiful energy.
Totally.
So,
And like you said, and I did pull it, had to go into my little my little version of an animal deck, and I got the buffalo spirit, and it says the abundant universe will provide. And when you said that, I was drawn to that card, and it made me think about, now here's an aspect I really haven't given much thought to yet, which is, if that is energy, part of our energy in the room that we're feeling and seeing as well, imagine how abundant we really are.
totally.
If that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. We're unlimited. We're limitless.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating because I loved that movie. Did you ever see that movie, Limitless?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, that's one of my favourite. Avatar, which I just went and saw with Carly on Saturday, the third one in gold class, of course, because it's 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So we saw Avatar, but Limitless was another one. I've watched it so many times. And then they had a series on it, which was amazing as well.
Oh, they did do it. Yeah, I didn't see the series, but I remember the movie.
It's worth watching as well. But the movie I've watched so many times, and I've got more and more and more out of it each time.
Yeah.
So it's unlocking something for us, So, yeah.
It is.
So there you go. So if anyone else has anything that they want to pop in the notes, otherwise what we'll do is, I think, should we do a meditation today? We've got time.
We have to, I think so.
I think so too, with everything that's going on, with the change in sleeping patterns, with the consciousness and the butterfly coming through. I really feel this is all of us going through this beautiful transition. And let's have a little look and see what comes up from our chakra meditation cards. These are the ones that I use. They're really beautiful. So I just divinate what's right for everybody. And if you're watching this afterwards, you will get the energy hit as well, because I will run energy as we're doing the meditation. And just trust what you get. If you get drawn to do it in a different way, just do it in a different way. There's no right or wrong here. So, you're hot. Let me just see if there's any others. No, it's this one. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Okay. You? Yeah. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I think we got this last time. Meditation. Can you see that there? The white's not really clear. Meditation.
Was that the one we pulled last week?
It was. I think so. And I pulled it with the Soul Star chakra, I think. But I just got the hit to pull the one next to it, and it's spiritual awakening. So look at these two, how well they go together, that crown chakra, the pineal gland, the pituitary
Yeah.
gland, and then the meditation, and look how that's tapering up off through to source. So
Yes.
this is really interesting. So 32 and 29, let me just have a quick look at those. So obviously we need to be doing some dropping in and some contemplating, just even if it's 10 seconds, even when I'm driving, I'll just drop in. I'll do it while I'm driving.
Mhm.
And I'll just, then all of a sudden I'll be tapped into the trees and I'll go, oh, hello, my friends. It's just, it's this real connectivity. So
And the fact that we've gotten it twice now in a
yeah,
row
it's
says,
pretty interesting, isn't it?
yeah, which is perhaps we're not tapping in enough, and we need to now.
You're not going to believe this, but as soon as I opened up the meditation, it says
Oh,
crown chakra. And of course, the one that we've got there is spiritual awakening, which is also part of the crown chakra. So
yeah,
there's definitely a lot going on up here.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. And Kathleen, what I'll do is before we start this,
Yeah.
I'm going to pop her dream up because I want to.
Oh, she had a dream a few nights ago about this group of people.
Or just a group of people
A
that
group
went
of that went around doing ceremonies to welcome the bees and birds and animals to land. They were throwing rainbows around it. It was beautiful.
I love that. And, this is the thing. When we do drop into that beautiful meditative state or that theta state, we can then visualize and imagine whatever we want. So, we can connect in with the trees, with the animals, with the elementals, with the bees, and and be a part of it, because all our souls have done that. All our souls I know have actually come through, as the elemental beings that actually help to build this beautiful place. So, but yeah, definitely for some reason our crown chakra is being awakened. So you've pulled this card into your reality today, as it's a powerful time of spiritual awakening. The whole planet and everything on it is waking up slowly from a big sleep. The ancients called it the time of the awakening. Our hearts are opening and expanding to experience a deeper sense of love and wisdom. This is an important rite of passage for you, and you're awaking to a deeper sense of your spiritual being. Sometimes this can be uncomfortable and challenging, but through these challenges, you have the ability to grow. You're being asked to let go of anything that is stopping you from experiencing this deep connection at present. So this is interesting that we've had, a few people with the family, coming back to family or whatever it is. So make sure to nurture this process by meditating, which is the card we got, attending a weekly spiritual group, or reading books that can assist in this powerful process. Your vibration and energy is moving to a more refined state of being, and you are currently receiving divine messages and healing as you deepen your spiritual awareness. A whole new understanding is being restructured and birthed within you. Be patient with this awakening and trust the process. This card can also indicate that the question you are asking or requiring clarity on has a big connection to your spiritual growth, and the answers lie within this new spiritual awakening. And we do it through meditation, which is what we're going to do right now. So, which is so interesting. All right. So I'll show you the cards again. So if you need to tune back in to that frequency and energy that's coming through from them. Okay, and Jasper wants to be a part of this. All right, Jazzy. Ugh. Okay. Oh, so as usual, I just want you to gently let yourself relax. If you're sitting down, make sure your feet are nice and firmly planted on the ground, and just let yourself close your eyes. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, let yourself drop back into your body. Bring yourself back in. The next breath in. As you breathe out, take your awareness into that beautiful heart space. Wherever that is for you is perfect. And tap into your beautiful heart, which has its own consciousness. And really feel that. And as you do, you can see, sense, or feel the white light beginning to birth deep within your heart. It's actually completely tapped into source. And this white light begins to grow, expand. And as it does, it clears any pain, anything that's not of love from that heart space, opening you up to receive these beautiful gifts from Spirit. And now take your attention to about a foot above your crown chakra, right up into that beautiful oversoul. It's like the tap, the faucet to divine wisdom, to the creator that we are. And just gently imagine it being a tap and you're opening it. And allow that beautiful golden light, that white sparkly golden light, to come down through. And as it hits your crown chakra at the top of your head, imagine that being a tap as well, and you're opening it. And so that beautiful, precious light continues to flow through into your third eye, into your pineal gland, your pituitary gland, softening, clearing, making them more receptive to this beautiful divine essence. That light then will go wherever it needs to go within your whole being, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Allow it just to move through your whole field of being. And know you are now connected into your great I am, your higher self, your divine wisdom, whatever it is that works for you. Feel the vibration. And see if there's a message for you coming through with this beautiful connection. And just sit in this energy for a few moments and ask questions or get your messages and trust what you get. And just know you can come into this place of peace, of divine unity, whenever you choose, with just a thought, just an intention. And now thank yourself for being prepared to be this open, for remembering who you truly are, for knowing who you truly are, and for the divine gift that you are for this earth. And just know that you embody your ancient wisdom and you remain open to the divine spirit within. And when you're ready, you can gently begin to bring yourself back into the here and now, bringing back that sense of peace and connection. You can wriggle your toes and just tap in gently to the Earth Star chakra 6 inches below your feet. Focus on your breath and then gently open your eyes when you're ready. Okay. Oh, how'd that go for you, Nick?
Thank you, Marie. I love your meditations. They're just so powerful. Yeah. That gold, I just felt gold oil drenching my body, just so there was no that, you get that boundary that disappears in your physical body. There's a real calm, peace and calm that I got. And as soon as I felt it, you said it. And it's just like, well, that's where we need to be more often.
Yeah.
We don't need to be in the chaos. We can just bring ourselves back to that calm any moment we choose.
Totally. I love that. And it's interesting because that oil, when our pineal gland opens, there's like chrism oil within it.
Oh, that's
And it's
it.
gold. It's actually, they say it's the Christ consciousness and that
Yeah.
gold. And so that's why I got the
Mm.
message that we had to clear that and soften that to allow this chrism oil to be released.
Yeah.
So I'd love to know how everyone else went with that. If you want to share, it's really nice to be able to share.
Oh.
So
There you go, Kim. Yes,
Yeah,
me too. It was like melted gold.
yeah, yeah. And everyone might experience it differently, but some people will have very similar experiences. So,
Yes.
but just know that that's there for us. That's our birthright. That's our
Yes,
absolute birthright. So,
it sure
yeah,
is, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Taking that time is really important just to stop. Just stop. Not do anything, not be anything, nothing.
yeah.
Do no thing.
That's
Tap
it.
into it. And I know a lot of people find it difficult to meditate. It's because we're having to strip back a lot to do it. But even if you do it while you're washing the dishes or you're wiping a bench, or
Correct.
if you're
That's
in
it.
the shower's a great place to do it because you've got all the physical things in your favour right then and there. Oh, Kim said,
Totally.
my spirit guide told me she gave me pink to light to make oils for healing. I'll know which ones.
That's beautiful. Love that. So,
Mm. I felt a pressure there, the pineal, and then just a quick message that said, keep moving forward, meaning into the golden energy coming in and around us.
lovely, Kathleen. That's
That
gorgeous.
is lovely, yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that's
message.
beautiful. So, yeah,
And Kim said, pink light, like she blew it in me. Oh,
yeah, yeah. And
mm,
this is it. It's beautiful. Everyone has their own experience with it, and yet it's all quite similar as well. With
mm,
what we're tapping into.
mm, mm.
So, yeah, that's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, that was
Goodness.
so lovely, yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed that, and
Mm,
we can tap into that all the time if that's our intention.
yeah.
So. Well, you know what? It's time for us to go.
Oh,
So
thank you. Wake up,
that's
Jasper.
why he was there. He was with me there. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
exactly, yeah.
So Elisa's back on tomorrow. We're still doing the 10 o'clock Queensland time, and the week after that we'll change it. So back to 9 o'clock Queensland time, which is tomorrow 7 p.m. in US Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
So it's so lovely to have you all here. And Nick,
yeah,
as always, thank you so much. You're
yeah.
amazing. So
Same to you. Lots of love, everybody. Until next week.
see you then.
Yeah.
Bye.